In my opinion, one of the most tolerated sins in any generation really is wrath. It's so common to see someone get angry, cuss someone out, and then move on with their lives like they did nothing wrong. Or maybe they assume that since they're not to blame, it doesn't really matter. Which then leads me to the question of, how is it possible to live this life and never get angry? Well, the truth is, it's not specifically the anger itself that's the sin, but your decision to act on the anger, which is the sin. The Bible specifically says in Ephesians 4:26, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." So it's possible to be angry and not sin. It's possible to have a reaction, but make a good decision. Break it down even further, there's always an action which then causes a reaction. But this reaction is usually a human instinctive response, which obviously we can't always control. But what really matters is what we decide to do with said reaction. Do you open your mouth to curse, raise your hand to hit them, hold it in your heart to gossip, or do you look at them like Christ looked upon the multitude of people humiliating him on the cross and say, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do"? I'm sorry, but it's not that you have anger issues. You have self-control issues. And it may not even be intentional. You may have been raised that way. You may have watched your parents act that way. But although it may have been unintentional, it's time to become intentional with the way you handle your anger. The best advice I can give comes from James 1:19-20. And it says, "Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God." Choose to listen more than you speak. If you have to be silent, be silent. Because anger does not produce the righteousness of God, meaning what follows anger is not the righteousness of God. Don't be deceived by how normalized we've made wrath seem. Don't be tempted by the foolishness of the people around you. Let's all be women and men of God that can control our anger. God bless you.